Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another plan with me. Don't know what word I was trying to say. So, I'm here in my week's planner. We are getting ready to plan for the last week in July using the July monthly functional sub. So this palette is no longer available. You have until the 24th to get this palette right here. And stuff. The past couple of weeks, I just haven't, I left for convention this week. I got back from convention this week. And I'm not filling it up. I'm not going to go back. I'm just not doing it. And part of that is because I just don't want the chaos of trying to remember certain things. So we're just going to start this week fresh. And we're going to go into this one. So, here we go. Let's jump right into it and get going. Okay, so, first and foremost, let's address my watch, okay? I love Facebook memories for a few reasons. Because it tells me things that I have forgotten. You know how we have been talking about this big old issue with my watch and all the exercise stuff and everything? I had a memory pop up in my Facebook memories that showed my watch and showed what would look like a normal thing, and my exercise ring had actually moved. And when I say that it moved, like it had moved a lot, and you know, you could see the whole thing and everything. And my husband was like, yeah, I think you need a new watch now. So clearly something has happened from this time period. I've had this watch for a really long time. So I'm gonna be honest with you there. Like, I've had this watch. This is like I don't think this is a second version. I really don't. I've had it for a really, really long time. So it probably is just at the point where it needs help. So, and funny thing, my husband had actually saw this last weekend. Did I put that where? I did not. Oh, I hate when I sometimes do that. And I don't put the washi where it's supposed to go. We were looking at the watch because we were so busy convention weekend, and we were watching my watch and the movements and things like that. And it would be 11 o'clock at night, and it would finally trigger off saying, you completed your move ring. And his had been completed like hours ago, and he sat down more than I did. So there is definitely something on with my, on, off. There's definitely something off with my watch. And I know a lot of you said, hey, take it to the Apple store, see what's at. I don't have an Apple store near me. I live an hour and a half on a good untrafficky day from Houston, which means I have to dedicate probably 4 hours of driving time just to get to a nearest Apple store. And so part of me is just like, knowing the issues I've been having, I might as well just order a new one at this point. It's been a good watch. It's done what it's needed to do. But after seeing that memory and going, yep, there is clearly something going on with this watch. It definitely was like, yeah, let's figure this one out. Okay, so I said that I would continue on with the stories, so I just kind of wanted to get that out of the way before I forgot, because it really did kind of was eye-opening, going, see, I'm not crazy. My exercise ring used to move. It really did. And the funny thing is the exercise ring would move, and my move ring would be there, and it wouldn't have even been, it was like at 3:50 something, and the exercise ring was halfway done. So there was, and like the stand ring was in a normal time frame. It was super, super weird, you guys. So, but it was nice to have just like a little bit of, belief that I'm not super crazy when it's coming to this watch thing. may be a little crazy, just not super crazy, okay? So yeah, but I did want to put it out there that it probably just is now high time for me to get a new one, and stuff. So moving on with the story of convention. So we stopped, I want to say that we stopped at Thursday morning. I'm trying to find my other, I think I'm gonna go with these green. We're gonna finish up the sheet. Okay, so oh, look at that, I get to finish up a 31 on here. Yay! So Thursday morning, woke up, we went and had breakfast down there because we had paid for an extra day and we had paid for breakfast. So we got vouchers to go into the restaurant to have breakfast there. We saw a couple of people down there. We saw Jackie and her family, and went and said hi, and we went and sat down and had breakfast, and then went on our merry way of shopping. We went to a lot of stores. Surprisingly, we found everything very, very fast. So one of the things that I wasn't able to do beforehand was to do like Papermate gifts. So we were shopping for, I had some of the supplies for Papermate gifts already because I kind of knew what I was getting ready to do. And I just needed like things to put them in is what I needed. So we were shopping around, and then I needed new clothes for the event because let's face it, I was not gonna show up to an event in what I call my daily uniform, my work uniform, where it's a t-shirt, jeans, and tennis shoes. That I wasn't gonna show up in that. This was my chance to get a little, I wouldn't say totally gussied up, because come on, I didn't get gussied up, but you know, to be a little bit more put together, because you know, my t-shirts are not, they're not new, they're definitely older, so I'm sure there's stains on them that I can't see, and stuff. And plus we're gonna be taking pictures. I totally forgot to order the convention t-shirt ahead of time, so that actually was my first line of like being like, okay, I'll still show up in my jeans and some comfy shoes, and then I'll wear the convention t-shirt. So that was my first line for what I was going to do, but I didn't order it in time because, you know, me. So let's see, how many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, let's see. What? Of course I don't have a green one. Why would I have a green one? Trying to think what to, honestly, I don't think it really matters. Just don't think it really matters. I'm not gonna put too much stock and thought into this. So I wanted to look a little bit more put together than what I would normally look like on a day-to-day basis when I'm here in the shop working. Because when I'm in here in the shop working, I'm really getting sweaty, and I'm really getting like, there's paper dust flying everywhere. There's sometimes ink flying everywhere. So, well, not really flying everywhere, but enough to, you know, stain my hands. We've seen videos with my hands being stained by ink. You know, so just all of those things, and I just wanted to, you know, was presenting myself. So we went shopping, and I found outfits left and right quicker than I ever thought I would, and that was exciting. So I felt more confident, you know, because I was in nice comfy clothes, felt more confident and stuff. So we went out shopping, and we did a lot of shopping on Thursday. So found me outfits, found me shoes, we even found me a new perfume, you guys. Yeah, getting all kind of bougie like that. Found me a perfume, and like I said, found new shoes, new outfit, new jewelry, and so I felt very confident going into Friday's event, and doing my classes that I had to do on Friday, and then everything that happened on Saturday. So, all right, let's see. We did the peach here. We're gonna finish off this yellow. So that was Thursday, and then Thursday afternoon, a group of us headed out to a local small distillery. I don't drink. My husband doesn't drink. However, we can appreciate good art and work and experience and stories and things like that. And I will tell you, hands down, this was the best adventure I had ever had. So very small. So the gentlemen who run this are former Cirque du Soleil engineers. They've known each other since middle school, and they are like opposite personalities and have attracted each other. And it is absolutely hands down hilarious stories. I mean, he's just best storytellers. I was so impressed. I'm trying to find my water trackers here. I was so impressed. Laughed so hard, just enjoyed the time there, and was so thankful that I was invited to go. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. Like, hands down, if I was ever in the area again, I would totally go to this place just to say hi and see how they're doing and all that stuff. But we had a big group with us, and we had some husbands with us, and a couple of the husbands got a little rowdy on one of the exhibits they have there. So, like I said, these guys were former engineers for Cirque du Soleil, and they told us some amazing behind the scenes stories, and we laughed super hard. That was awesome. And he's definitely like circus people. Circus folks are a different breed. And we were like, wow, okay. He's like, they're hands down some of the best people you'll ever know. And I was like, well, I don't doubt it. They probably have a work ethic that could put many of us to shame. But let's see. Let's go with the quarter boxes again. So we went on this little tour of this distillery. It was super awesome. Amazing back end tour, just all the way around, just amazing, right? Well, because they're engineers, they like to tinker with things, and I think that's amazing. They found an old, you remember those like car rides that would happen in front of like the little carousels, or the little cars that would be in front of like grocery stores, or like if you had a Kmart, they'd be out there, those kinds of things. Okay, they had one of those, and one of the overwhelming themes, and they even said this, is very much like a Zoltar theme, if you remember Zoltar. And they have the idea to be able to get a machine so that when you see their whole distillery thing there, it's like up on a stage, you'll be able to put a token in, crank it, and it'll pop out a fortune for you, which I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Anyways, over on the back side where the bar is, they have a big old Zoltar banner, like floor to ceiling type thing, right? And right below it, they took the car, the little kiddie car ride, and they took the car off of it, and they made a mustache to put right in front of Zoltar's face. Where are my step stickers? There they are. Sorry, I just haven't punched them to put them on. Okay, so here are two grown men sitting on the mustache, It's, and the guy who's given us the tour, he was ready. He had quarters ready to pop into that thing, which was even more hilarious. Okay. And you have them each riding this mustache. They have their backs facing each other, and then you have like the mustache curls, so they're facing outwards, and it's just, and it still makes the car noises. We were laughing so hard. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious. But hands down, the best tour I have ever been on. And everything. And what they have planned for that space, I'm like, you guys are just artists. You are just creative geniuses. And thank you for sharing some of that with us. Like, it was just hands down the best thing in the world. So we did that, and then we ended up just having kind of like burgers that evening for dinner, which was perfectly cool for me, and stuff. So let's see, let's go ahead and do the big sticky notes for the whatchamacallit, for the wake up time. I think that's what we'll do. So yeah, we had a great time, had burgers that night. Friday morning we woke up. That was needing to get vendor alley. There was a little bit of snafu that morning, but nothing crazy. And we got vendor alley set up really, really well. Got to meet a whole bunch of shop owners that I've talked with several times. Got to meet a whole bunch of them and say hi to them, and we got that going. Went upstairs, we had Chick-fil-A for lunch, and I'm gonna let you know that Chick-fil-A was probably the best food we had, and everything. I mean, it was I'm gonna be honest, it was really, really good food, but maybe it's because I was very tired and very hungry, and Chick-fil-A is kind of a comfort thing. So yeah, we get to Friday and vendor alley, and then I can't remember, there was something that happened on Friday, but I can't remember what it was. So I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna load up my stuff, and I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna let you just kind of peek here, and then I'm gonna think, and I'm gonna keep continuing my story because it's convention week. Why not, right? So, all right, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Follow me on all the socials if you're there. You know, we have a Facebook group. We're on Instagram. Obviously, if you're here on YouTube, you know where I'm at. Ching-ching. All right, guys, and we'll call that a wrap. Okay? I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.